This is the Sunday edition of the 217 Recovery Podcast. Tonight's episode was carefully selected by Marnie.
Could be little, could be big. But going back out is not the answer.
Sit back, relax, or do whatever it is you do, and enjoy Marnie's Sunday night replay.
Is that where the little emojis that are laughing get put up?
Oh, you got jokes now?
I'm just saying.
217 Recovery Podcast. Welcome. 27th of October 2019.
Hi, I'm Ryan Beckman.
I'm Corey Winfield.
How you doing, Corey?
I'm doing all right, man. This is my Friday today. Sorta. Yeah. I was thinking like tomorrow I'm just going to sleep in. So if you're listening to this and it's Monday about 10, 11, 12 Eastern time, I'm asleep. I need
Straight up till noon.
Yeah, I need some sleep, man. I really do.
I'm going to work early in the morning.
Are you? Well, you know what we got tomorrow?
What you got?
The Gaylord thing.
What time?
The Gaylord thing. We got to be there around 5-ish.
All right.
And then 6:30 to 8:30, it's the Families Against Narcotics. They're going to have like a town meeting in Gaylord. Details, 217recovery.com, of course. But yeah, because I thought, man, I thought just laying in bed all day would be a great thing. And then I remembered that. I was like, no. Well, then I have 2 exams I have to take, like midterms or something. I got to do online. And I'm supposed to go up to college and finish painting some stuff for my art class or something. I don't know, man.
Some finger paints?
Yeah, so like this whole day off thing, it lasted in my head for about half an hour. I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. And then reality set in, and it was like, oh, wait, no, yeah. I don't have the day off ever. I mean, I think that's good and it's bad.
Some days.
Yeah, we've talked about it before. But it's all good. So you aren't doing so hot in your fantasy, but
Not
your
today.
Packers just won. So you
Yeah, at least I didn't get a double loss today.
Yeah.
That would have been heartbreaking.
see them Lions won. It's funny because we're in Michigan, obviously, and well, not obviously, but I'm not sure where you're listening from today. But yeah, we're in Michigan. A lot of Lions fans up here in Boyne City. I don't know why. I guess. Well, no. I mean, you're a Packer fan. Mm-hmm. You're from the UP. There's lots of Packer fans there, right? Would you say more Packer fans?
Than Lions?
Yeah,
Probably.
makes sense. I mean, where I'm from, Coloma, Benton Harbor, St. Joe area, whatever.
Around the corner from Chicago.
Yeah, Bear fans, Cub fans. You know, like there's way more Cub fans and Bear fans than there are Lions fans there. Stupid Notre Dame fans. Can't believe they let Michigan beat them like that. That's crazy. Man, I think they just want Harbaugh to stick around. I'm tired of Harbaugh. I think he's overrated. He's not good for my sobriety. So I don't watch Michigan games.
He's not good.
Because he gets me fired up, man. I just hate when he loses.
He does too, though.
He just
You can
no, he
tell.
doesn't. You can't. That's my point. He runs off the field like everything's hunky dory.
Yeah, but watch him during the game. He's jumping up and down, yelling at the refs.
Well, no, he shouldn't be. He should be yelling himself for calling those stupid plays, getting stupid quarterbacks. I don't know, man. Harbaugh's overrated, man.
A little bit.
Jim Harbaugh, quit stealing from people. No, just kidding.
Take a pay cut.
Yeah. You should give that to 217 Recovery.
Donate. Even better.
We need a boat. It would be like that preacher. I need a bigger plane. Because, see, I can't be flying from St. Louis to Dallas. I need to be able to fly from St. Louis to Brazil. Donate now. Yeah, you can send. If you want to send the check, I'll tell you where. Just email me, Ryan at 217recovery.com. Yeah, that's Ryan's email.
Beckman spelled with 2 N's.
Yeah, well, it's just Ryan. That's why it's easier. I didn't want that other Beckman to go and make him a fake account. Mm-hmm. But no, today, man, I was driving from. Oh yeah, it was my last day at Hearthside Grove.
Oh, that's sad.
It was kind of sad. But I mean, it's cool though. I'm kind of like ready for it because there's not much to do, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? So I mean, I'm kind of happy that usually, I mean, it's only like a couple hours at this point, a few hours a day, but man, I sure could use those few hours.
Yeah,
I really could. And so that's cool. But I was driving from that job to the other job, and I was thinking about how I'm never going to drink again. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, I'm never going to drink again. And then I remember people saying to me, before, don't ever say that. Don't ever say you're not going to drink again. Don't you ever say that, Corey. Don't you say that. And then, so I started thinking about that, and then I was like, man, whatever. Those people, I don't care. This is, to me, a positive thing. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Not saying that I'm never going to drink again never stopped me from relapsing. And that's when they tell me never to say that. They say, well, because when you relapse, it's going to be worse. No, it's pretty bad. It's a horrible time. I mean, it's whatever. I'm never going to drink again. So now I'm thinking about that. And then
there's some things they say that don't necessarily correlate with what has to be.
Change everything, but don't change anything in the first year. Huh? No major changes. What? Well, you just told me to change everything, and I needed to change, but you just told me no major changes.
Yeah. He doesn't know it all.
No, whatever works for you, but I'm telling you, I'm never going to drink again. And there's nothing wrong with me saying that. Right now, there's someone like probably flipping out.
I'm just scared. I'm scared to say it, Corey.
Well, I'm not. Because I started thinking about that last time I was in the hospital, laying in that bed. It was so uncomfortable. And minutes just were dragging on, man. Minutes felt like days. And it's just like, there was some stupid alien show, like Ancient Aliens or something on, and I couldn't turn the damn TV. I was just laying there, just like tossing from side to side, my butt hanging out. Like, who knows what was hanging out, man. I didn't even care. I was just like, And I remember the nurse coming in, and I was like, I just want to die. And she's like, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, the embarrassment and the guilt.
Shame.
Yeah, the guilt that I felt was just horrible. And I just didn't want to do it anymore. I just didn't want to be in that moment anymore. And I started feeling that and just thinking about that. And then I reassured myself, I'm never going to drink again, Ryan. Like, I am not, bro.
It's probably a good idea.
I mean, seriously, like, I thought about all that on the way to work, and it just doesn't sound fun, man. And we're having fun.
We are.
I keep telling the guys, because, of course, we co-manage a sober living house. And the guys are starting to trickle in a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Got a couple of victims.
Got Tyrone.
Andy.
No. Yeah, for real. Tyrone is here. A guy named Tyrone. And, Andy. Not that we're saying their names or anything. But no, I mean.
They don't mind.
They have no idea what's in store for them.
They are.
The embarrassment. They probably won't go to meetings with us. I mean, I want to see Tyrone's face tomorrow when you ask him if he wants to get hard, or when you tell him you're going to make him hard on Tuesday.
Oh, we've been watching football together all day.
Ooh, how'd that go?
Watching old Chubb from Cleveland fumbling left and right.
Oh yeah, that guy needs to go. He needs to listen to some 217 recovery. Baker Mayfield. It's not so cool to drink, buddy.
Nope.
You know who doesn't drink? Tom Brady. You saw him on the field today, whooping that ass. He did, didn't he? I didn't watch any of the game, but
did all right.
Yeah, he did. He's Tom Brady. He's the best quarterback in the NFL.
Maybe not.
He's partial to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is not the best quarterback in the NFL. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers is good though. Don't get me wrong, but he's not the best.
Depends on what you need. If you need like a 2-minute drive, if you need Tom Brady. Some crazy tight pass, and
Tom Brady. No, Aaron Rodgers has pulled some stuff out of his butt, man.
Tonight he made some better throws than I've seen Tom Brady make, and I watched both games, so I know.
Well, Tom didn't need to. They're playing Cleveland.
I didn't see no like tight pass into the corner of the end zone, or just like barely little diving catches.
Because he throws it to the open guys, not just throwing it up.
Well, sorry if our guys can't get open, so he's got to throw it in a little tight window.
We'll talk about how awesome Tom Brady is later.
Yeah.
But right now, though, we've talked about this before too, but do you think that when you look back at sitting in jail or any type of like relapse kind of / jail / like when you're sitting there by yourself in your own head, do you ever find a time where you were thinking this has got to be better? And how did you envision that? I know that question made no sense.
There's got to be a better way. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, I mean that time, like when I was driving today, and I'm in my head, and I'm as they say, playing the tape through. And I mean, I wasn't playing it through like I wanted to go drink, because that's not what I wanted to do. But I was going through scenario to scenario back to when I was laying in the hospital bed and sick, and I didn't want to do anymore. And like when I was in jail, I had time, and I was sitting there, and I just thought, it's got to be better. Like, how am I going to do it? What am I going to do? I mean, was there that time, that moment of clarity, or
when I finally just
when you dug deep, I guess,
snapped?
That's when you were like, I'm doing this, or was it when you met me?
No. It's after a few weeks out of jail, and things were just diminished, and I needed a change. Decided to go to rehab, and I stayed there for a couple of months, and then I decided to go to sober living house. Didn't really want to do that. I just knew I needed to do something different. My day-to-day life was pretty shabby, to say the least.
But you've went to rehab before, though.
I did.
What was different this time?
The time before when I went, I was in jail, and they released me to treatment. So I got out of jail a little bit earlier and got to go to treatment. I think I was more just like frantic to get back to work, but I wasn't really focused, and it wasn't like my sobriety wasn't like a priority per se. I was just doing it to appease the courts and stay out of trouble. But then once I wasn't sober, I mean, I stayed sober for about a month and a half out of jail, or out of rehab. And then I just relapsed and just kept going further and further and back to jail. And then I got out of jail, and I went back to jail. and then I was out for a couple of weeks and started messing up again, and knew I had to do something drastic.
So did you, and you probably did at one point, thought, well, I can manage this.
A few times. I'll pretty much up until the last time I went to treatment, I was like, I can just have a couple here. I can just, a couple pills, a little this, a little bit of that, Wasn't doing a lot of one thing, but just a little bit of everything. So,
I mean, in a way that kind of justifies it to where, well, I'm not drinking that much. I might have drank a fifth today, but the next day I was doing a bunch of coke, and so I wasn't drinking. I wasn't using the same drug every day, and then it wasn't coke, and then it was pills or whatever, meth and acid and shrooms and Molly and ecstasy, and you were just probably running through them all and didn't care because you weren't. Hey, you're not hooked on any of this stuff.
No, I wasn't DTing from anything, but I was doing something most days. So
that's classic addict, though. And I mean, you were just trying to escape reality.
Yeah,
it didn't. If it was eating Fruit Loops, if that would escape You would have eaten Fruit Loops
Probably.
every day. You would have eaten Booty-O's. It's a real cereal, by the way.
Your cereal?
No, I'm just saying that's a real
Booty-O's.
cereal. Because at first it came out like a joke because there was like some kind of wrestler or something, and he was like had a T-shirt. It was like Booty-O's, and then whatever cereal company was like, we'll make some Booty-O's. I'll buy you a box for Christmas. Kind of expensive.
Booty-O's.
What'd you have for breakfast? Booty-O's.
Some booty hole.
Some Booty-O's. Would that be an inappropriate gift for like a boss or a coworker? Booty-O's cereal, or what if it's a female coworker, and you just like, hey, no, I guess you wouldn't call her honey, but if you were just like, I got you a Secret Santa, and then you just drop some Booty-O's on her.
I doubt they're good. I mean, maybe if they're good, it'd be all right, but it's probably just offensive if they're not good.
What if the coworker you give it to has no booty, and she knows she has no booty? That would be offensive.
I don't
But if she had like a big old booty,
fraternize with my coworkers.
or maybe she had a big old booty, she might
Nothing you're talking about here.
If she had like okay, I see. I'm not talking about real life coworker. I'm just saying, like, if some dude, in my mind, I'm thinking like some dude in an office, and his coworker across the cubicle. You know, like if she had a flat booty or a big old booty, then it would be offensive. But if it was just nice, round, succulent booty,
Just normal.
or what do they say? Red beans and rice.
I don't know. You should try it.
So what if? Okay, so what?
Let's find out.
Well, I don't work in an
Christmas
office.
is right around the
In
corner.
a cubicle. Some red beans and rice and some Booty-O's. Mm-hmm. Be like, yeah, some tortillas. Some tortillas.
Some tortillas.
And then what movie could I add on there to be even more offensive?
There's that movie.
Pretty Woman?
No, oh jeez. No. Have you seen Tropic Thunder?
Oh, yes.
Or he's got that drink booty sweat.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking. You gotta drink some booty sweat.
That movie is great. If you've never seen Tropic Thunder, you should probably rent that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, for sure. That is worth it. It might be on Netflix. It's on and off, but chances are, if you're in recovery,
It's one of my favorites.
you've probably seen it. Yeah, that is a very good one. Funny. But anyway.
Ben Stiller.
Have you ever gotten somebody like a really offensive white elephant gift or whatever it's called?
Oh, no, but speaking of Tropic Thunder, I had a ex-girlfriend and her name was Jess. And you know how Ben Stiller turns into, like, he plays that one person, Simple Jack?
Yeah.
I was calling her Simple Jess. She didn't like that, sorry.
Yeah.
Simple Jess. You make me happy. That's what I'm saying to her.
Was she a little slow?
No, not really, but
Yeah. Ryan's nice to his girlfriends.
yeah, I'm the best.
Yeah, Mom. Yeah, old Ryan over there. Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Mr. Gentleman. I'm the old pervert.
Yeah. All right, sorry everybody. It was out of hand.
Gotta take a break from time to time. But yeah, I've been telling the guys though that are coming in, I'm like, man, we have fun.
Yeah,
And just, we keep it real. We do our thing. We're living that recovery life. That's what we have to do. And
big time.
I don't know. We'll see.
As long as you're doing what you got to do, you can have as much fun as you want.
Mm-hmm. And we do have sober fun too. And I haven't really told them too much about the things that we do at meetings, and just, I don't know, like, they'll figure it out. But of course, most of them are like, "Oh, I want to be a part of the podcast too. I want to be a part of the podcast too." Yeah, you gotta earn your way up here.
Yeah.
You gotta earn your way back. And Rob, just being a blast from the past, I kind of messaged him. No, a couple days ago. Did he come through here?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Well, I went to church. I don't know. I went up to work today, me and Bobby. But you weren't there.
Oh, this morning?
No.
When did you go to work?
It was around 6:30ish, let's say.
Oh. Yeah.
You were on a tour?
They let me drive the little bus again. Everybody calls me Crash. What's up, Crash? Like, as long as we don't back up, we're fine, right? I'm like, yeah. I don't know. Don't jinx me.
Probably hit something driving forward.
Yeah. You have to go back and listen to the podcast from a couple days ago for that to make sense. Oh, what a week, man. But yeah, tomorrow I'm sleeping until probably, for real though, at least 9 or 10. Get up, do my exams, change the light bulbs in the car.
Oh, yeah.
Then
get your blue lights in there.
Well, I did some, I don't know, man. I put the dome lights in, or the map lights, whatever. But then the dome light in the back, there's 3 lights, and I took, yeah, but only the middle one was lighting up. And then I put the other 2 in.
The doors?
No, like in the back, like above the in the back seat. Like, right up top.
There's 3 in the one outlet?
But like, now the ones on the front never shut off. They're just kind of glowing. Not very bright, but they're just glowing. And then now, out of the 3 bulbs, there's 2 on the side and 1 in the middle. The one in the middle doesn't work now, but the other 2 do.
It's just like the mood light.
So I have to turn it off. And when I open the door, it doesn't shut off. It doesn't dim. It doesn't do anything. So I had to actually turn them off. And I wrote the company, LED Parts Now, what's up, twice now, and told them, I think you sent me the wrong ones. But my license plate light's on point, though. Nice little LEDs.
I got pulled over for not having one of them before.
Oh, yeah, you got to make sure. And don't put blue ones in there. At least in Michigan. Got to be the white. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if there's something electrical now, and I don't know, man.
You probably messed something up when you're playing in there.
But Sarah last week told me that my brake light was out or something, so that's the one I was going to replace. But you said, no, brake light's fine.
Well, the running light's on, and you have like a center light that comes on when you hit the brakes, and your other one gets like slightly brighter, but you can't hardly even tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll replace
but yeah,
those.
your passenger side, I guess, part of it's partially out.
Those are pretty easy to replace.
Yeah, as long as it's easy to get the lens off and get to them. Or
I'll get behind it.
oh yeah,
I'll eat some bootios in the morning.
eat some bootios and some booty sweat.
Yep. I'll get behind it. No, you just go through the trunk.
Yeah,
It's pretty easy. At least the guy on YouTube made it look pretty easy, so I was pretty confident. Know what I'm doing.
you've already looked it up.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty good. I'm impressed, Corey.
Thanks, man.
Thought you were gonna ask me to.
I mean, if you had been around, I would have given you an opportunity to help.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, it was cool that your Packers won, man. There was some good stuff going on there.
Yeah.
Glad you had a nice chill day.
Did your fantasy football team win? How'd you do?
No, I was getting killed. I gave Anna control back of that team. She didn't really do a whole hell of a lot, but she didn't need to. Her team went off, man. She left a lot on the bench, but I don't know. I think it was like 130 to 65 something like that.
I scored like 110 points. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Maybe more. But
I still have a quarterback, stupid Smith-Schuster. We'll see. I don't know.
I thought you got rid of him and you picked him back up.
Yeah. Well, they're playing Miami, and I dropped, because I was going to play Buffalo's quarterback, but I dropped him and picked up Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer. No, the quarterback from Pittsburgh. Figured he's going to be throwing them TDs. Might as well throw them my boy. And I got Pittsburgh's defense, so I'm really counting on Miami to suck.
I hope Miami does all right.
I mean, Miami does suck. So. We'll see what happens coming off the bye week, and whatever. Fantasy football. It's fun. Sober. I'm not drinking over it. I'm not stressing.
And once Kamara comes back, I'll
dude, that was a steal. You stole from that man. Bobby, I don't know if you listen to the podcast. You probably don't.
This week I picked up Kamara and Drew Brees.
he repaid somebody. And then, well, I mean, he handed it to you. What were you supposed to do? You gave up Goff, who sucks. This year has been horrible.
Yeah, I gave up Goff, and then I'm like, went to the waivers. Oh, here's Drew Brees.
Yeah.
I don't need him this week, but
Kyle's an idiot.
I'm taking him.
Yeah. No, not kidding. I mean, you told me about it, but I have a better record than you, so I couldn't have done anything about it anyway. Because I was like, I would love me some Drew Brees, but it's not how our waiver works. Our waiver works whoever's team's worst. And we had the same record, but I think I had more points or something, so I wouldn't have been able to get him. And I wasn't going to go around telling people, hey, pick up Drew Brees so he doesn't. I was like, good for him. You know, Bobby's an idiot. Dude.
You might as well go back to Prescott.
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing, man. No idea what you're doing with your team, bro. You traded. Did he trade away Mahomes? No, I don't think he did yet.
I'll trade Drew Brees for Mahomes or something.
I don't know.
I don't know. They're both.
Oh gosh, but yeah, Kamara, he'll be nice for you. Mm-hmm. Right.
A couple of weeks. He's got a bye week next week, and then
they're just
so
taking it
right
easy
when
with him. They know they didn't need him today, so they're like, just
get him at the peak of the season here.
Yeah, we just
propel me into the playoffs.
And one day we'll do an all fantasy football show because people are like, I thought this was about recovery. Mm-hmm. Well, this is what we do in recovery. This is something that, and Ryan, this is your first time doing fantasy football. And it's a hobby. It's something to do. And you got to try things that are new. You know, especially like all you know is drinking and watching TV or whatever. Now, boom, you take away the drinking. Well, you're not going to just sit there and watch TV. So you need different things to do in fantasy football. It gives you something to do, man.
Outlet.
It gives you something to do. And it's a hobby and it's fun. It's healthy. So used to not be healthy for me. I would drink over things, but
you're better than that now.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today. But so that's what that has to do with recovery. So appreciate you listening.
Thank you, everybody.
And follow us, and you can subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, on iTunes. Oh, what was that new one we're on? Oh, Podcast Addict.
Ooh.
That's for the Android. If you got an Android, they say that's the #1 podcast app. So if you're listening to us for the first time, thank you.
Thanks.
And you should be able to go back and listen to all the rest of our podcasts too. And it'll take you a little bit. We got
140 something.
Maybe it's 66 hours. So if you want to stay up for a few days and just listen to Ryan, isn't that crazy? Like someone could just sit up for more than 3 days? No, almost 3 days.
Just listen to us?
Just us. My mom says sometimes she'll just hit play and turn on and it'll just go. So she'll wake up hours later and we're still going. That's pretty crazy. But all right, but thank you. Yes, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, obviously, Spotify, you know where you're listening. But yeah, we appreciate it. And share us with your friends. I want to see more of that. I want to see more sharing. And then
sharing is caring.
And then the email from Katie. Katie, we appreciate that. And yes, Krista will be doing her podcasts more often soon. And I sent you an email, but I don't think it went through, so I'll have to send it to you again and kind of explaining that. But yeah, other than that, Anna should be up and going pretty soon again too. So all the details, more stuff, everything, Thing, 217recovery.com. All right, well, until Tuesday, the 30th.
Oh, we got a
29th.
Halloween episode.
The 29th. Yeah. Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, that's Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll do Halloween week next week.
What?
Ghost stories.
It's in a couple days, Corey.
Well, Tuesday's the 29th. That's when we're doing our next podcast.
And then Thursday.
Yup, it's Halloween. That's why I said we'll do Halloween week.
Well, it's the new week, I think. Sunday? I don't know.
Whatever, it's Friday, bro. To me.
Yeah, it's Friday.
It's about me, Ryan. It's all about me, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so get ready for some scary stories, kiddies. Ooh. And maybe some fun holiday music.
Tell you a story when I was beer man.
Oh.
For Halloween.
Yeah, listen. Listen Tuesday for Ryan's story about how he was beer man for Halloween. Until then, we will talk to you later.
Thanks for listening to the 217 Recovery Podcast. For more episodes plus bonus features, download the 217 Recovery app.